Hi everyone, I am Mishka and welcome back to my channel. So in this episode today we are going to be doing moment 6 of step 1, and just before we get into it, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, share with your friends so that they can find my amazing channel just like you have right now. So yeah, let's get into it and I hope you enjoy. Library. Okay, every year the Sunset Bird Memorial Library held a summer reading program. Your moms and Lizzie were big fans of it. Mom and Mommy because they encouraged reading, and Lizzie because she could win prizes. When it came to what you thought of having to read a bunch of books, then going to the library with a competitive Lizzie. To be honest, I'm not much of a bookworm. Since this is like my OC, I don't think I'd really care. It was just something you did every year. You didn't question it much. Lizzie didn't like when you teased her during the team quiz, but she seemed to like that you were that you were there helping her either way. You and Lizzie went with Shiloh before, and this year you brought Cove too. His dad had been so over the moon about Cove being included that he'd driven all 4 of you. You had never been in Cove's dad's car before. It seemed a lot shinier than your mom's. After hurting the group inside, Mr. Holden gave you all a wide wave with the arm that has a stingray on it. Have fun, kids! Stay inside the librarians, you hear? I wish I could watch you in action, but your poor old dad has to finish up some work.
I got it.
Though I'm sure that won't get in the way. Heck, I'd probably hold you kids back. There's pointedly no reply from his son over what was likely meant as only a joke. Cove's dad seems to deflate a bit. I'll swing around again when the shing-ding ends. Yeah, you can go home now.
Aw.
Aw, you don't have to throw me out the door, Your sister, already in full competition mode, cut him off. For once, Cove looked grateful she was there.
Come on!
We have to go find a table, Mr. Holden. You can talk to Cove after when we win. Okay, see you in about an hour. Have fun. Did I say that already? My advanced age is really catching up to me now.
Bye.
Bye, Dad. Bye, son. Before you watch him shuffle out of the library, glancing over his shoulder at Cove once more.
Bye.
Or more than once, sorry. Bye, Mr. Holden. Thank you for bringing us. Thanks, Lizzie. I don't know what you're thanking me for. Are you copying Shiloh? Distracted, Cove was already glancing around the gigantic library. I want to go explore. What? I said I want to go look around and see what's in here. But the quiz starts soon. That's why we came. Why did the first signs of conflict? Shiloh's eyes darted between Lizzie and Cove. Then you can do it without me, right? You don't need a bunch of people. Didn't your dad say to stay for the librarians? You shouldn't go somewhere by yourself. Cove leveled an unimpressed stare at the both of them, then his eyes met yours. Help, I don't want to decide. Why are you looking at her? Mina is with us. Mina, do you want to come with me? No. Dude, I don't know. Like, the quiz sounds fun. But it's like, I want to go exploring too. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, should we do both for this episode? Okay, you know, everyone, we're gonna actually... Oh gosh. Okay, I kinda wanna do both, but I don't want this episode to be long. Okay, whatever. We're gonna do both. I don't care. I wanna see both. Cause the idea is more fun. I'd just say rather go explore.
Seriously?
Seriously? Cove looks surprised but happy at the same time. You had never really thought about exploring the library before. It sounded like more fun than the same old thing. Ugh, fine. Let's go, Shiloh. Okay. Her arms folded, your sister stormed off. Shiloh had a race to keep up with her. She cares a lot about that. Yeah, she does. That's just how Lizzie is, haha. I don't like it. Since you've been here a lot before, we could play hide and seek. Oh, that sounds fun. Hide and seek, not exploring. Yep, if I'm searching for you and you're searching for me, we'll really have to look at everything. You weren't entirely sure of how effective that would be, but couldn't say he was totally wrong. I'll hide first. Decision made, Cove took off toward the back of the library. You'd already agreed to play with him instead, so you covered your face and waited for 10 seconds. When you looked up again, he was nowhere to be seen. You glanced over toward the way he went. Cove hadn't had much time to hide, but he was already invisible. The place you decided to check was... Ooh, okay, so next to Peter Pan, Fairy Tale Display. Let's go behind the solar system model. It's probably there. Your library's solar system display was pretty neat. It had all the planets from the sun on out, and it had its own little section hidden in the science books. But you saw a tiny pair of familiar shoes poking out from under Earth, so you leaned around it. Hey there.
Hey.
Oh, hey. You turned back to the Earth and its tiny moon. From this spot, I think it's supposed to be a solar eclipse. It kind of blocks out the sun. You looked at it, tilting your head. He was right. This thing was always something you'd walk by, but you'd never noticed that before. Hide and seek does seem to be working out for finding interesting things.
Okay.
It does. Your turn now. I'm gonna cover my eyes and count to 10. I promise I won't peek. While Cove had his eyes securely behind the palms of his hands, you went to go hide. Ooh, okay. The fire awareness station. Ooh, under a giant piece of fruit. Oh, jeez, no. Let's go in the fantasy section. You decided to hide from Cove in the fantasy section. He never really mentioned being interested in fantasy, so you had pretty good odds of hiding for a while there. If you didn't pay attention to it or read it much, you might just glance over it. And you were right, sort of. He left you waiting for a while, long enough that you eventually pushed yourself to your feet to stretch your legs. You won the round, but Cove wasn't even trying. Over the edge of a shelf, you saw him standing and staring at a bunch of books. Do you want to stop playing or something? Cove froze in place. Ah! Sorry, I was gonna come find you soon. That's alright, He gestured at the shelf full of books and the one in his hand that had clearly been taking up all of his attention. Finally. They're the Narnia series. They have talking animals in a magic land and intense fights. My mom used to read them with me. Oh, that's cute. I mean, sweet. No. Oh. Her favorite one was Susan. You weren't sure what to do. You weren't sure what he would do. His mom was always a sensitive topic. But he tucked the book back on the shelf and that was all. It was nice the memories made him happy instead of sad this time.
Alright.
It's my turn again. Start counting and I can go pick a spot. Okay. Cove darted off before you even had a chance to fully close your eyes. One Mississippi. When the time was up, he was long gone again. There were still a lot of good places to hide, so you figured he was... Okay, next to the kid detective poster. You figured he was probably near the poster with a gigantic image of a smirking kid detective. Cove could have hid it in the itty bitty little reading section next to it. Glancing past the poster itself, briefly, your brain registered the words, Genevieve Jones, don't call her Beatrice, in big imposing letters. You paused to stare at it for a second, thinking, why do I call her Beatrice if her name is Junie? Shaking your head to clear away the distraction, you tiptoed in to see who was sitting in the comfy chair. And sure enough, it was Cove. But he was so absorbed in the book that he was reading that he hadn't even noticed you yet. I don't think most people read while playing hide and seek. Like, he's just been so distracted the whole time. Cove glanced up at you in one rough motion. Oh, hi Mina. I wasn't sure when you get here. It took a while. Not that long. It could have been worse, but it could have been better. Let's keep playing. I can still win. He put his hands over his eyes, but before you could run off again, a librarian approached the two of you. Oh, we're going home now? Ah, kids, I've been looking for you. Cove peeked between his fingers at the stranger. Us? You must be Cove. Your dad told me he was waiting by the entrance. Cove blinked, mouth opening like he was going to say something, glanced down at his pink cast. It was a pretty clear giveaway. Sure. Is my sister Lizzie with him? She's taller than us and has orange hair. You're Mina, right? You nodded. I found both of you at once. That's right, she's with him, and the guy with little freckles. Oh, the little guy with freckles. Oh, geez. Okay. Come on, let's go get reunited so we can close up for the night. Okay. I'm actually gonna go back all the way. So then you can go to the quiz.
Hey.
Okay, here. Okay, so I'll stick with Lizzie. Okay, here we go. Lizzie's entire face lit up in a bright grin. You didn't hate the quiz enough to risk Lizzie's wrath, which was why you'd picked it, so you just grinned awkwardly back. But Cove, meanwhile, was making a face you couldn't read. Okay. Oh, bye. Without another word, he turned and walked away on his own. And once Cove was gone, Lizzie's mind was immediately stuck on the quiz again.
Alright.
Right, let's win this one.
Alright.
I'll do my best. It took only a few minutes for your team to be set up with pencils and papers that had multiple choice questions to fill out. There were 10 normal ones and 2 bonus ones. You were glad everyone got their own paper. If groups had to share one, Lizzie would for sure write whatever she thought was best. From past experiences, you knew it wasn't worth it to try arguing with her about different answer ideas. Oop, hold on 1 minute. Okay, sorry everyone, I'm back. Alright. Hold on, I need to do something real quick. Okay, sorry, I'm back for real now. Okay. So, alright. You'll just have to pick what you think is best and leave Lizzie and Shiloh, who always agrees with her anyway, to choose their own things. First question. It wants to know what fruit was giant and shared a book title with a boy named James. Oh, that's a peach. I know that one. I should know this one, but you guys pick whatever you want. The starting answer you marked on the quiz was, yeah, peach. I already knew that. Giant peach. You gave Lizzie a tiny nod once you'd finished writing. Alright, what's question 2, Shiloh? Come on, let's keep going. This one asks, which member of the Bucket family is the protagonist who wins the trip to Willy Wonka's factory? It's Charlie. Shiloh quietly repeated the big word to himself all in one go, maybe to make sure he got right. Protagonist. That's the main character of the story.
Thank you.
Thanks, you're so smart, Lizzie. So who is it? Charlie. Mina, right, Charlie. You looked back at the paper and wrote, Chadwick! Oh my gosh. Without even giving your answer, she had glanced over. Lizzie scanned the question guide and looked at the next one. Kissing Kate Barlow was famous for one type of makeup and wants to know which one it is. Nail polish, lipstick, blush. Well, since it's kissing, it's lipstick, right? Blush, but isn't that not makeup? It's a normal thing. You're blushing right now! What are you talking about? You can wear it on your face too. It's powdery red stuff.
Oh?
Oh. I don't know this book. Who's gonna guess? You look at the options and picked. I'm just gonna go her lipstick because it says Kissin' Kate. I think. Alright, that's a cool name she's got. With that settled, Shiloh took it upon himself to check the next question. Oh, I don't like this one. Who was the mean green man who terrorized? The green man who terrorized who though? Well, that's easy. It's the Grinch. It means he's bullied them really badly and was terrible. You know everything. That was a little funny since Lizzie said she didn't know something just on the last question. Did you not hear that part? Charlotte could be kind of weird sometimes. Without even listening to the eager audience, Lizzie turned to you and pointed at one of the options.
Okay.
It was the Grinch. Pick that one. You put your pencil to the paper and marked, the Grinch. The Grinch who stole Christmas. Oh, wait. You marked down the Grinch as the bully who picked on Whoville. By the time you finished writing, your sister was already on to the next one. Which of these stories was not written by Hans Christian Andersen? One of these is The Little Mermaid. That's an ocean book. Cove is gonna be sorry he didn't do the quiz. Yeah, I bet he wishes he didn't go off by himself. Since those two were focused on talking about Cove while he wasn't here, you decided to check for yourself what was written. Ooh, oh, I know The Little Mermaid is. I've never heard of Thumbelina. Oh, jeez. Okay. Fine, just go with Cinderella. I don't care. Cinderella was your choice. Okay, now what? It's question 6. We're so far. Yeah, we're making good time. The other groups are probably still on question 3. For this one, we just got answer. What's the name of the darling family sister who flies with Peter Pan in the first book? Wendy. Joe. Sounds like Joe. Joe sounds like JoJo. That's a good name. Your cat's name? Who would name their book character after your cat? I think it's Wendy. It is. Right, it's gotta be Wendy. I was only saying. You went with Wendy. Lizzie wasn't showing any signs of slowing down. She went right on to the next one.
I know.
Cub, Tiny Bear, and Baby Bear. Which one was from Goldilocks and Three Bears? That's easy. Baby Bear. Lizzie confidently marked down a choice. This time she hadn't declared her thoughts out loud. Charlie moved to write as well, stopping only briefly to check over Lizzie's shoulder just in case. You're certain he wanted their quizzes to be exactly the same. Friends always match. That's what he liked to believe. You decided that the best sounding answer was Baby Bear. Baby Bear made the most sense to you. Hey, this next one is only a question. They're all questions, Shiloh. I meant, it says, I'm late for a very important date. Who am I? Oh, the answers were all animals with colors. Ah, I remember. It's the Alice story with the White Rabbit. I really,
Really?
Really what?
It's okay.
I just thought that was it, but we don't have to go with that one. It's okay. The animal who was always running late was the White Rabbit from, Alice in Wonderland. Lizzie watched you finish writing and bit her lip at the next question. The Narnia series of books ended with one girl being, "Hey! Is this the real ending? I didn't get to the last book yet."
Gee.
I'm not looking at the list. I'm not looking. Write something down for the both of us. You pulled the paper away from Lizzie's dramatic show, covering her face and turning away. Out of the girls who visited in the books, the one left out of the Narnia, in the end was Susan, because Cove mentioned it. Poor Susan, but you checked her full name and glanced up at Lizzie again. Are you done?
Yeah.
Yep. Here, I'll read the next one.
Thanks.
I really need to wait if there's like any like voice dialogue or whatever. Charlie lit up with delight at the word, then cleared his throat. The middle initial B in Child Detective Junie B. Jones' name stands for what? Beatrice, because we saw that too. Your older sister slumped forward with a sigh. There are so many different book questions, no one could have read them all.
Sorry.
Sorry, Lizzie. You guessed that the B in Junie B. Jones stood for Beatrice, because it was on the poster. Junie Beatrice Jones. The other two put something down as well. This next one is a bonus question. We're almost done. Good, because I'm tired of talking. Oh yeah, we can make up anything we miss on this one or the next one. It's not really a book question though. The sun being blocked out by the moon was a phenomenon called... Oh yeah, we also saw this. It's called a solar eclipse.
Right?
Oh wait. They put some astronomy books on the bonus reading list. I haven't gotten to them either.
Right?
But I think it's a solar eclipse. It blocks out the sun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, go with it. A global eclipse, what is that? The sun being blocked out by the moon was a phenomenon called a solar eclipse, you decided. Your teammates had kept on trucking forward to reading the final bonus question.
What?
This one is even less on a reading list. Huh? How? Fill in the remaining letters to complete the title of the book that's a classic of English children's literature, The Secret, G, and then blank. Game Guest Garden. I have no idea. Why are all these last questions so bad? Well, I already know it because I've heard of it before. It's garden. Shiloh glanced down his lap and started twiddling his thumbs. You'd think he wanted to apologize again, but the words were left unsaid. Imagine if we win, that'd be so cool. From the list of G words you went with, garden. The secret garden had a nice ring to it. I'm finished. With all the questions answered, Lily beamed. Okay, we need to go hand these in. I can do it. Here. He snatched up his, Lizzie's, and even your own paper and hurried up to hand over to the judge. Lizzie decided to get up from the table too. Hey, Mina.
It's not as much fun without you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, thanks for doing this again. It's not as fun. It's not as much fun without you. We have to do it every year. Oh, Lizzie. I'm taking a picture of that. Lizzie grinned in just in time to prevent you from saying anything else. Shiloh skipped back over. All done. It'll be a couple minutes, sorry, but I asked him to come to us first. That's smart. Cove's dad should be here soon.
Yeah.
Hi, Cove. Yeah, he doesn't like to be late. Ah! As though he was a ghost, Cove suddenly appeared, standing behind Lizzie.
Hi.
Hi, Cove. I guess your dad doesn't like the rabbit. When did you get here? He shrugged. A while ago. The one question about the classic book was the secret garden. Told you! Oh. Lizzie huffed, her eyes rolling to the side. They must not have picked that answer. The revelation seemed to end the conversation. The four of you sat at your table and waited. Now that you were close to the scores, Lizzie's mood had gone right to being just as intense as before. She wanted to win. Win something at least. You could tell that Cove was kind of thankful he hadn't stuck around to compete. Finally, the librarian came up to the table with a basket of prizes. Grip 6. Congratulations, you did great, and one of you got perfect marks! Oh, wow. Oh, jeez, hopefully it was us. We won! Oh, wait, that's the first place score. We won! Oh, my gosh! Oh, wow, that's actually... Oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Sorry. So you get a bunch of stuff. Here's the bag with all your goodies, including stickers and a free pizza voucher. Lizzie snatched at the prizes and clutched them to her chest. Her smile was polite, but her eyes were all competitive fire. Let me take a picture of that.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're going to win again next year. That's the spirit. I'll be looking forward to seeing you all then. Prizes delivered, the librarian wandered off to go let the others... Oh, jeez. Wandered off to let go... Oh, jeez. Prizes delivered, the librarian wandered off to go let other groups know how they'd done. Right as Cove's dad spotted you two from between two bookshelves. Hey kids, how'd you do? Cove went off to wander around, but we still won.
Huh?
Huh? You left, Cove? I wanted to look around. But your friends... It's okay, Liz. It's okay. Lizzie's really smart. And Mina and Cove too. Wasn't this fun? Your sister looked down at her prizes, then flashed her best friendliest fake smile at Mr. Holden. It sure was. Those stickers were probably gonna end up all over the house.
That's...
Even so, next time you should, Cove. Cove. Cove's dad glanced around, slightly frantic, but Cove, just like always, had snuck off without thinking to say anything. He's leaving. Cove's trying to be the first one to the car. With a sudden burst of speed, Lizzie darted for the exit, still in Victor to be mode, even for something like a race to ride in the front seat. There was nothing else for the three of you to do except head after them, pretending the librarians hadn't noticed all the commotion. Lizzie had claimed a window seat in the car. She was on a winning streak today. Oh my god, my cat just scared me. Oh my gosh. What are you doing, Viz? Why are you trying to get up there? Yeah, go into bed like you always do. Cove hadn't been pleased about how he had to sit in the middle, but his mood lifted as he sat next to him. Before silence settled over the car, Mr. Holden cleared his throat. Cove, you really should have stuck with the group. The quiz would have been fun. That was the plan when I dropped you off. And that's where your friends were. You didn't have to be by yourself. I wanted to, and I didn't leave the library. I'm glad for that much, but well, there's a lot of trouble you can get into on your own, even in a library. Just be careful next time. I worry about you, and I bet I'm not the only one who didn't want you to unexpectedly run off. Okay, son?
Okay.
Okay. That's my boy. Now enough gruff from your old dad. So you guys won, huh? Congrats. That is a mighty fine job. It was a shoo-in. Then why did you care who did the quiz or not? Because it's tradition. We always do the quiz together. It gives us an edge. So yeah, thanks, Mina. Happy to help. We're taking the prize next year too, no matter what it takes. Maybe we should get started now. We'll go over the whole library. You can't read all that. Just watch us. I don't want to watch you read. Aha, you kids. No need to fight. It's good that you're setting your sights high though. Oh jeez, that was the quiz done and dusted for another year. You breathe a sigh of relief and let your mind drift to more exciting summer plans, ones that could include Cove. Okay, and that's actually not going to be the end of episode here. We're actually going to go back and read the other dialogue for... Oh jeez, I don't know, might not let me back that far. No, it didn't.
Sorry.
Okay, Beatrice.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Hi.
Okay.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, we can't go back and read the Cove dialogue, so... Yeah, so I am sorry for that, but lastly, you're a gentleman. Thank you for watching. Have a marvelous day, everyone. Bye!